done messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I go with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, told that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zoc, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like the dark. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Sharp. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper Free. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Throw them boys, we taking no. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low. Told that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Split a plate up with my niggas. Get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the count. And when you speaking to me far. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad. Got them tied down and outdone. You can't do with them steppers. Niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan, Dylan, Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low. Told that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
Back roll.
But I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury, I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Gun on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the squab in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know life. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the squab in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this Ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic. And you know where you can find me. inches. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. So I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Tahoe Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Light is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. It can. The streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know lie. Gotta got my heart grip my bow tie. Waiting on the squab in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know lie. Gotta got my heart grip my bow tie. Living in the squab in my whole life. My whole life.
We still here, still standing. UPK, we never left the building. Commanding General YAHANNA, you know. Whoa, check it out. Woe into America. Seize everything and bring these crackers to their knees. I need everything and I do mean everything. I know they don't like us. Go ahead and try us. Don't make me call upon the Lord and put this earth on fire. I'm only getting better and I'm only getting higher. And you are getting weaker. That's why you cannot beat us. I know you do not like us. We don't like you neither. You went against the grain. You should be ashamed. You went against a king. Let's just call it treason. Can't wait for killing season. All that shit that you be preaching. Let me see if you believe it. They say they can't be touched. Well, I'm about to put my hands on them. No more missing nights, guy. I gave that spirit up. Lord, give me strength so I can tear this city up. Babylon is falling, but it's just not fast enough. Angels with a nigga, so you niggas cannot touch. Ooh, this shit not adding up. Fucking raise it up. Listen to them devils while you let them gas you up. Yeah. Said I pray they understand. I said I pray they understand. This shit not adding up. Fucking raise it up. Listen to them devils while you let them gas you up. Said I pray they understand. Hey, I said I pray they understand.
They want me to bite my tongue, they don't like criticism. Can't say oppressors the devil, YouTube restricted niggas. But they can post bitches twerking, police killing niggas. You can rap about catching bodies, the millions listen. Bitches rap about they box, and children listen. You say you black and gay, to them you still a nigga. You chasing Susie and Becky, they Emmett Tiller niggas. You got the ones that compromised, and you got field niggas. It's a real difference, it make me feel different. When I kick on my boots, tie up a meat tree, I know what we teaching that camp, nobody teaching. These devils telling lies without blinking. They ain't got the integrity, try to reach them. They say they conscious and they woke, but they sleepy. I ain't sparing nobody, I'm going in. It's a rap when I hop up on that podium.
This shit not adding up, fucking raise it up. Listen to them devils while you let them gas you up. Yeah. Said I pray they understand. I said I pray they understand. This shit not adding up. Fucking raise it up. Listen to them devils while you let them gas you up. Said I pray they understand. Hey, I said I pray they understand.
Hey, shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakathum to all the brothers. Yahweh Shema and the Thun. Hashem Yahweh Shah to all the sisters. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under Commander Journey YAHANNA. All right, this is Isupk TAMPA Brotherhood class, Tuesday. You know what I mean? If you're in the Tampa Bay area, you know you can always come and check us out. You're more than welcome to bring you, your family, your brothers, sisters, kids. You know what I mean? If you're a Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, this is for you. You are invited to any of the classes. All right? Especially like at the library. We at 4711 North Central Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33607, if I'm not mistaken. Salakia. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right. So I say shalom to all the brothers, shalom to all the sisters. Shalom, young man Paul, Most High in Christ. Shalom, young man Paul, and shalom, young man Clyde. All right. So last week, I'm just gonna get right into it. All right. That's the reason why I just cut the music that quick. But I'm gonna get right into it. All right. So last week we was on the Charlie Kirk debate, right? When he was speaking at the moment. So the topic was do blacks deserve reparation, and the cause of Black fathers not being in the family. All right. So this is part 2 of what we was talking about last week. Hey, shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakathum, Salakia. What's going on, Trooper Kamal?
Hey, shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakathum. So everything to
What's good? Most High in Christ. If you other brothers are available, jump in the class. Click that link and jump in the class. All right. So this week we're going to be getting on the topic of the cost of Black fathers not being in the homes. All right. I'm going to point out some points that you may have missed about when Charlie Kirk was speaking about that. All right. Also in the viewers, if you're viewing this class, if you're in the chat, Salakia, Baba Shah, click the like button. All right. That means please click the like button and make sure you share this class. All right. I just want to say that real quick, but it's some points that we may have missed that Charlie Kirk was speaking on at that moment. All right. So last week we went over, do blacks deserve reparation? All right. Yes, we do deserve reparation for all the atrocities that has been done against the blacks, the Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Yes, we deserve all of that. Do your oppressor have to pay for everything that has been done to us during slavery? Everything that has been done to our forefathers during slavery? Yes, we deserve all of that. All right. Whether it's money, whether it's land, whether it's your life, we do deserve that. All right. Thus saith the Lord. All right. Because the children of the slaves, the children of the slave master, of the oppressors, have to pay for the children of the slaves because they benefited from everything that happened during slavery. They benefited from everything. That's the reason why they are able to speak the way they speak. That's the reason why they are able to go to places they go. That's the reason why they are able to just relax and not even work hard. All right. We're the people that's still working hard. This nation was built off the backs of the Native American Indians and the blacks and the Hispanics. Because you have to think, like the brother could not, he had brought it out, right? It was real heavy because who is going to pick your oranges? Who's going to pick your fruits your vegetables? Who's going to pick that? If y'all got all the Mexicans back across the border, all right, who's going to pick that? Who's been doing this for centuries? All right, who's been picking your sugar canes? Who's been picking your cotton? All right, who's been doing that? Damn sure not your oppressor. Your oppressor is not doing none of that because they don't work. So lock it. They don't work. They hate working. All right, they can seem like they work the hardest out of us, but ever since the 1500s, we've been working in this country, and they've been slaving us since that time all the way to now. All right, since the 1500s, we've been slaves in America. Granted, though, we've been under the captivity of say like 5 or 6 rulers. All right, you had the Egyptians, you had the Greece, you had the Romans, you had the Assyrians, you have Babylon, and now you have America. So that's 6. We've been under the rulership under all these rulers. All right, they've been oppressing us all along, right? All the way until now. So we know that we're those people. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Trooper, you still there, right?
Go on, sir.
All right, Most High Christ. Okay, again, if you're not doing anything, you know what I mean? If you're available, come jump in the class. Click the link and, you know what I mean, show some brotherhood. Let me hear your opinion about, you know what I mean, what you think about what I'm bringing out, all right? Or you could come and just read. So I got a clip that I wanna bring out too, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and play that, and I'm gonna just skim through it on different things that I think that, you know what I mean, Charlie Kirk actually made a good point. All right. So let's see.
Okay, I'm not here to pick on you, right?
All right. Trooper Kamar, did you hear that?
Go on, I can hear the video, sir.
All right, you can see it also, right?
Go on.
All right, so for everybody that's viewing this video clip, I want y'all to listen and pay attention. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep stopping it on different points that I hear about he is actually making. All right. So we're gonna start from the beginning. This is I don't really know what to call this brother, but obviously his black side is starting to come out when he's speaking about, you know what I mean, the things that we went through during slavery. And Charlie Kirk had his opinion about slavery. All right, not just slavery, but the reason why we have black on black crime. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start a video.
Let's just take a deep breath. Okay, I'm not here to pick on you.
Right. So when segregation ended, right, black people were, when slavery ended, actually, black people were just forced wherever, right? So they had nowhere to go. And then there was laws put in place to put them into prison. And after,
It's okay. No. What's your name?
Yeah, that's how you can tell that black side coming up out of him, because he know, I mean, everything that his parent had went through, he can feel that. That's how you know he got more of that black side coming up out of him. Even though he might seem like he's white, he is. If I'm not mistaken, he's more black. I think his father is black. All right. So he's kind of frustrated, just like how we would be. All right.
Guys, what's your name?
Jackson.
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 It takes a lot of courage to come up here.
Yeah, no,
Let's just take a deep breath. Okay, I'm
I
not here to
know,
pick
I
on
knew-
you,
No,
and
I
I
need to get my
appreciate
thoughts
it.
together.
No, it's okay.
I
know
I
that
knew
this
I
can be
was-
very intimidating getting a crowd like this. So just take a deep breath. Let me make your argument. I'm going to make your argument for you, and I'm going to tell you why I think it's wrong. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so the
Okay, I
argument
want
that
to
is
have
being made that you want to make is that
It's a lot.
there's legacies of injustice,
Yes.
and that those legacies impact one generation after the other. And when those things get handed down, you have what is a system or a systemic issue that is.
Now I want you to pay attention. I want y'all to pay attention to what he is saying and how he's explaining it, because basically what he's saying, he understands and he know exactly what we've been through during the slavery time. All right.
Okay.
Watch this.
A system or a systemic issue that isn't just isolated in 2024. So the argument that you're making is that what happened in 1954 does impact 2024 of decade after decade after decade. Let me tell you my response to that. Of course, there is some truth to that. However,
Right. So by him agreeing with that, he know exactly that, like he know exactly what we've been through during that time, all the way until now. He understand that that's some truth to everything that we've been through since that time until now. Like it's still carrying it, like it's still carrying over until, you know what I mean, 2025. All right. So basically what he's saying, it is still going. So he understands that. Another thing that he understands is that he understands that racism, know what I mean, is it does exist. All right. He understands racism because he is. All right. He understands, but understand this though, it's okay to be racist, right? In the sense of it's okay to love your own people because we was brought up to love our own. All right. Even the Lord told us to separate. All right. The scripture says you're supposed to love your brother as you love yourself. All right. That means brothers and sisters. So we supposed to do that. So that's a good point that he made. All right. Let's keep going.
Culture, every person in this audience can point to issues that families or generations prior had that were able to overcome. So the question is, why is it that Black America is one of the only populations, that and Native American populations, that have not been able to overcome such evil, horrors, and injustice?
All right. So when he said this was a very good point, right? The reason why I say this is because we should overcome everything that we've been through. Should we forget? No, we shouldn't forget. But should we overcome? Yes. By doing what? By separating from these other nations and not just adjusting to what's going on in America, but being the rulers or the heads of everything. Like he understands separation, but us as a nation of people, we don't understand separation. All right. So we can never overcome, you know what I mean, the things that we've been through because we still, all right. So basically what I'm saying, right? We cannot sit here and say that we should not forget slavery, but still try to be a part of this nation. That sound kind of crazy. You don't want to separate from the nation, but you want to remind them of the things that you've been through and the things that you're still going through. In order to do that, you must separate from these people. And Charlie Kirk understands that. You know what I mean? Charlie Kirk is for his people. Just like blacks should be for their people. All right. We shouldn't worry about what everybody else is going through. We should worry about us. The same way they do, They worry about them. They worry about their people. Because you know what? Just when Charlie Kirk was lied by another, you know what I mean, YT man, they have to deal with that. So we have to say that is not our problem. We should not have, like, we should separate ourselves from that. Like, we don't want anything to do with that. That's their problem. Just like the black on black crimes that's going on with us is our problem. Let us fix that. All right. So it's kind of like a double standard, right? They're saying that your problem is your problem, but we're still going to deal with your problem. It sounds crazy, but it's a double standard. All right.
Here's my perspective, and I want to hear what you have to say, is that the number one way to keep people out of poverty, lower the crime rate, right, and have a better society is whether or not you have a mom and a dad around. Would we agree that's an ideal? Yeah? Cool. Yeah. And so what happened?
Now, this when he really, like, went way left, all right? Even though he admitted everything that we've been through has some truth to it. So if it has some truth to it, then why are you not understanding that the reason why we're in poverty, the reason why it's black on black crime and we don't have a good society is because of y'all. All right. We understand that we made a bad choice by not following our God. We understand that. But we made an even worse choice by following y'all. Now, he understands, like I said in the beginning, he understands separation. We have to understand separation. All right. We need to get far away from these damn people. Does that mean go to another country? No. We just have to separate ourselves by eliminating their culture. All right. Everything that they do, we have to stop doing what they do. That's why the scripture says, envy not thy oppressor. All right. You should not want to be just like them by celebrating their holidays. All right. You should not want to be like them by doing the things that they're doing, like eating certain things, crab, lobster, shrimp, pork, steak with the blood in it. Oh, I want mine rare. I want mine with the blood in it. You think that you're a damn white man. Feel what I'm saying? It's a locky. You should not want to envy your oppressor or even want to be like him, talk like him, act like him, dress like him. The Lord gave you a culture and a custom on how you should be. This is what the Lord wants. He don't want you to be like them. He wants you to be like how he wants you to be. He gave you a whole new culture, different from everybody else. All right. That's another scripture I want to bring out too. That's a real good one. All right.
In 1964 is that 25% of black youth were raised by a single mom. Today, it's nearly 75%, about 70%. So that means that 1 in 4 black kids will have a father around. Only 1 in 4. That's the number one issue happening in the country, and it's not because of systemic racism. I'd like to hear what you have to say about that.
Okay, so I think I misjudged you at first.
All right. So let me go ahead and go back to my. All right. Hey, Shalom, Lord of Christ. Shalom, Yabashim Yashabrakatah. What's going on, Clyde?
Shalom, shalom, Lord in Christ.
Hey,
right.
shalom. Shalom, Lord Christ.
All right, so like he was making some real good points, because you have to understand, like, we don't understand separation. All right. The reason why we're in the condition that we're in is because we want to be joined with the YT man, which is the biggest problem. But another thing on top of that, we need to understand what is the common denominator? What is the main problem? What is the common problem that we're having? All right. He said the reason why we having is we are in poverty, and it's a lot of black on black crime, and we don't have a good society. It's because we don't have a black father in the home. All right. Who that is? Hey, Shalom, Lord of Christ. I mean, Shalom, Yahweh Shemal, Thabashin Yahushua. What's going on, Shai Raw? All right, so I have a question though, and this for the sister. Let me see if she can get this. If she don't get it, I'll give it to somebody else. All right. So Charlie Kirk mentioned that lowering crime rate, poverty, and a better society will actually help the community. All right. He's pretty much saying that's the reason why. He pretty much saying by the black father is not being in the household. All right. It's the reason why we are in poverty and the crime rate is going up. All right. This for Shaira and any sister that's viewing the class. All right. I want y'all to tell me, what is he saying by him saying that? Type it in the chat. If y'all got it, brothers, y'all just, you know what I mean, hold it, and I'll go to one of y'all. But if any sister that's in the chat or that's viewing the class, type it in the chat. Let me hear what you think that he is actually saying. By him saying the reason why the crime rate is going up and we're in poverty is because we don't have the black fathers in the home. What is he saying? Any of y'all brothers have an idea of what he's talking about? Or the question, Salaki? Don't give me the answer though. Don't give me the answer. Do y'all think y'all got an idea of what I'm or the question I'm asking? What he is actually saying?
Slovakia.
Don't give me the answer. It's either yes or no. Do y'all think y'all got an idea of what he is actually saying?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
I believe I do.
All right. So the sister got an answer. All right. Again, so if any sisters that's in the chat, all right, or that's viewing the class, Charlie Kirk, I'm gonna see if y'all can answer this question. Charlie Kirk said the reason why that we're in poverty and the crime rate is going up and we don't have a good society is because the black father is not in the home. Could any sister that's watching this class or is in the chat can tell me what is he actually saying? All right, I got Shaya Raw. Let's see what she thinks. Let's see if she got it. God dang it. My screen covering it up. All right. She said he is saying that we kick our men out, or we are choosing welfare over our men instead of them criminalizing our men. That has some truth to it. That has some truth to it. But it's something else. It's something else that y'all missing. All right. Let me say it again. All right. Charlie Kirk says the reason why crime rate is going up and we are in poverty and we don't have a good society is because the black father is not in the home. What is he saying? I'll let you answer again, Shira. Or if it's any sisters that's in the class, go ahead and chime in. Let me hear what y'all have to say about that. I'll give you another shot at it. Just think about it. It's not hard, but it'll make you think. Like, damn, is he actually saying that? Because it's something that we talk about all the time. All right, not even just in the truth, but on social media platforms, you have other brothers and sisters that's always talking about this. When it comes down to the black community. Right, nobody? All right. Somebody else want to try that?
Like I might be thinking too hard. You know,
Yeah, it ain't too hard, but it'll make you think like, damn, did he just say that? He pretty much saying the same thing he probably heard on social media platforms. All right, he probably heard somebody else say the same thing, and he understand that. Go ahead. Go ahead, give it a shot. Go ahead. Go ahead.
shoot, I say, shoot, without our father, this something we already know though. But it's like, you know, without a father in the home, you know, we uh the children lack structure, discipline, you know, that type of thing. Uh, that's all. That's really what I can get from it is like, shoot, our fathers being in the house, like it's needed, like it's essential, or else, you know what I'm saying, we can go any type of way, we'll get any 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 kind of outcome. Like a woman can't raise no children, like no children by herself.
You actually got it. You hit it right on the head. That was it. That was it. He is pretty much saying by the fathers not being in the household and the crime rate is going up and we're in poverty, it's because black women cannot raise no children. That's what he is saying.
Salakia, sir.
Y'all understand? Go ahead.
The sisters just can't raise a young boy into a man. They could raise the children, but we need that balance and that discipline, like bruh said, to uh to help with that. And then they knew what they was doing from the giddy up when they replaced the brother with the check. You know, having to have him out the house for them to get Section 8 and whatever other government assistance. they already knew what the longevity of it was gonna be, and as far as us as a people being in poverty, well, hell, they control that through their systematic racism.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
I about to say if I could, to piggyback a little bit off of what Clyde was saying. It's like, we was talking he was going in, Charlie Kirk dude, he was going in about, all the problems, and what I'm saying, the black dude the black man not in the house, and the crime and how to keep crime down and this and that. But when you look like to the root of it all, the culprit is the white man. Like when it comes,
Con,
Absolutely.
con,
when
That
you
and that's the common denominator. That's the problem right there. All right. But understand this though, right? I want to chime in on what Clyde just said, right? So in order for that woman to be able to raise children, she have to have what in her household?
Salakia, sir.
Or go ahead.
Structure.
Right. So in order for a woman to be able to raise children, she have to have structure. So it all still stems down to, you know what I mean? We all have to have the structure, meaning the black father and the black mother. We need both. That's a unity. That's union. Together, we are unstoppable. All right. So that's why they had to try to find a way to divide and conquer. I know y'all heard of that, right? Divide and conquer. That's the only way that you can overpower anybody, right?
Con.
You have to be able to divide and conquer. All right.
Salakia, may I add something to that?
Go ahead.
On top of when you don't have the father in the home, a lot of these young men coming up with that feminine energy, so
Mm-hmm.
they want to jump out in the street amongst their friends and portray this tough role, and that's where the crime is coming from. Not, you know what I mean, because of we're not in the homes, and with the system doing, it's like they lighting the candle on both ends, and somewhat. You understand what I'm saying? Knowing it's just going to eventually burn out in the middle somewhere. But because of the fathers not being in the home, is a major role to just like when they freed us from slavery, they thought we was like gonna probably resort to just going back to living like bush people. But as soon as they saw how we were thriving, like in Oklahoma, Rosewood, Florida, and these places
Mm-hmm.
like this, and we didn't need them, now they feel threatened, like they do with anything else. And then what do? They kill our leaders. They do it in a way where it tries to traumatize everybody. Now the sisters don't have nobody in the homes to help protect them and whatever babies they got. So it's to me it was a bunch of bullshit he said. Excuse my language, but you know,
Come,
I
come.
mean it is what it is. It's like we gonna snatch your kids, but we gonna help you look for them though. What kind of shit is that? You know?
It's a double standard. That's what
Exactly.
it is.
Exactly.
But no, you are absolutely right. You was absolutely right. So that's what they do. They take our brothers out of the black homes. Remember that saying? No, I mean the brothers even say that at camp also. No, I mean you try to put a black man in the White House, you need to put a black man in a damn black house. No, I mean you need the man inside of the home, a black home. All right, because women need men, just like we need our sisters too. All right, but
Uh,
women need
uh,
men. women need the men. All right. So we can have structure inside of the household, because you have to think, right? And Clyde said it perfectly. When it's just a woman, right? She raised effeminate men. All right. She raised men off of emotions. All right. And this is where you get your criminals, your jailbirds, your killers, your robbers, your rapers. You know what I mean? Salaki for my language. This is where you get that from. All right. But the common problem all stems right back to who?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Esau.
That's it. That's our problem. All right. So when he was speaking on that, he's not understanding that the reason why our people is in the conditions that they're in is because of them. All right. We understood, like our ancestors understood their faults. All right. They got punished for that. But YT men feel like they should not get punished. They feel like they should not get punished for what happened during slavery. Hey, Shalom, Yabashi Al-Shabrakatah. What's going on, young man, Paul?
Shalom.
Shalom, Lord Christ, Paul.
Shalom, Christ.
Yeah, they feel like they should not get punished for what our ancestors been through during slavery. But what the Lord says, prepare slaughter for the iniquities of their fathers. I mean, you think that during slavery you was just going to get away with that? You was going to die and that's just it? Oh, everything starts all the way over. Every time I hear that, that's what I hear. I hear, oh, all that was in the past. So now we started over. So now y'all are the biggest murderers in the world now, because y'all unaliving each other. All right. But that still don't defeat the purpose of y'all being who y'all are. Y'all are murderers from the beginning. Since the 1500s, y'all had us in slavery all the way into now. Who's been unaliving who the most? Not us. We're only emulating the people that had rulership over us. We couldn't do nothing of our own. We had to emulate everything that we learned from them. We didn't learn all the stuff that we grew up learning. All right, since Jerusalem. All right, we didn't learn none of that. That got stripped away from us, and we had to learn the customs of the other nations. All right, anybody want to chime in on that before I go to something next?
Twelve.
All right, Most High Christ. So let me jump into this next one, right? Because he was saying, all right, about the black homes only having single parents in them and not the black fathers. I know what I mean, like Paul and Clyde, they're much older than me, so they should know a little bit more than me when it comes down to like stuff like, because when I grew up, I learned this, right? In order to get welfare or Section 8 or live in public housing, the man could not have lived in the home. Am I correct? Or
Con, sir.
right. So because this is what I grew up learning, like even in the projects. So there was like, yeah, it was just a project, even though I hear that it was like housing for the military or army or whatever. It was like it's supposed to be for them, but we end up moving in them. But it was a low income home. All right. So in order to have the man, I mean, in order to live in those type of houses, low income, be able to get food stamps, welfare, and all different types of government assistance, you have to give up the man, meaning he
So,
cannot be in the household. Somebody says, Salaki.
Salakia. Yeah, I did.
Go ahead.
It starts right when the sisters apply for food stamps. The only way they can get food stamps is you have to list the name of the absent parent. So that automatically throws the brother on child support, regardless if he know or don't know or she, but when they apply for that like that, that's what instantly does it. And usually brothers don't find out till after the fact. But their whole thing is they know something about us that they don't want us to know about ourselves. So that's why they coming from every angle, every kind of way. Every time you turn the TV on, it's just us, dying at the hands of them. You never see no Koreans. You never see any other race of people but us, black, brown, and Native American, and our brothers, our Mexican brothers and sisters. And it is our fight with all this ICE stuff going on, because if they did that one project building like they did, apartment building like they did in Chicago, you can best believe it's coming in all other aspects
Right.
for us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No,
But
that's absolutely right. Go ahead.
yeah, they set everything up with how they manipulated our sisters against us, because really welfare was for the white woman, believe it or not. And when they introduced woman's liberation, white women was the ones getting abused by their husbands, unalive, they couldn't vote, and this, that, and the other. So they tricked our sisters into this woman's rights, woman's
Yeah,
lib thing.
that's
and
right.
then and then once they got a shitload of our sisters in there, they turned right around and flipped the script like, oh, okay, because Section 8 of welfare was originally designed for them. For
Right.
them. Because it wasn't called Section 8 when I was coming up, it was called HUD, and
But
low
I heard
income
of that.
housing.
I heard of
Yeah.
that too.
I'm off. That's it.
Yeah, man. Hey, get our brother a hand. Get our brother a hand. Because that's absolutely right. He is right on with that. Man, because like our peoples at this time, they don't know anything about the history of that. All right. They don't know the history or the reason, like the whole purpose behind housing authority. They don't know about that. All right. Because me growing up in the projects, all right, we couldn't have the black man in the household. We wasn't allowed to have them in the household. So they would have to put the man on Section 8 in order for them to get this government assistance. So it's like them being the government, them asking for help from the government is pretty much saying that, okay, in this sense, I want you to understand this, right? That they are your husband and the man is just a deadbeat. So I'm going to help you. In order for me to help you and be there for you, like how your man's supposed to have been, you have to get rid of him. You got to get rid of him. I'm not going to help you and him. All right. If he's making enough money, then he should be helping you. But if you want to ask me for assistance, you better get rid of him. Leave him where he at. All right. And that's something that's something else I want to get into too. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip real quick. Let me see. I know this other damn this other clip playing. So Locky, give me a second. Let me go back to it. All right. Give me 1 second. Yeah, even with Section 8, right? When I was growing up, it was called Section 8. So if you got caught with the man in your house, you was took it off of Section 8 for a very long time. Even definitely, you was not allowed to have the man in the house. That's why women was like, you know what? I don't want to get caught with you in the house, so I'll deal with you on a different level. I'll deal with you, you know what I mean, on the outside. All right, you can't come stay here. So a lot of men felt like, well, damn, hold on. Why the hell I got to keep living outside when I have a wife that have a place? Like, she had the resources. But you know what I mean? Like, Cloud was absolutely on point with that there. You know what I mean? Welfare was actually for the white woman. It was for her. But she done got our women all hyped up to think they're part of that too. And now, you know what I mean? At one point in time, they was actually putting the man out. They was putting them out, like literally. In order to get this, you got to put the man out. So a lot of women end up being in a single parent home. Not forcefully, but now willingly. They was willing to throw the man out because she was receiving the benefits. So she figured like, okay, I'm getting all these benefits. Hell, I don't want no man in the house. So now, if you fast forward that to till today, it is still going on. So that's why we have a lot of single parent homes that's going on right now. Go ahead.
Like with the situation we're in now, right? They already know there aren't any kings in the home to teach their young mans how to be warriors, how to hunt, how to fish, how to do this. Everything they teach they YT kids, you know, they home training, they home getting ready. You know what I mean? But we got all these young men out here with all this feminine energy. All they know how to do is point and squeeze. But you know what I mean? How you gonna protect and keep? It's a one great manipulation, and it's sad. You know, it's sad that they've been manipulating us from day one. You know,
right? Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right about that. And a lot of that too is it's the social media, the internet is raising our children right now. All right. So our kids is what I'm gonna tell you, right? In a single parent home, this what the mothers is doing. They putting an iPad in front of them. They putting them in front of the computer. They putting them in front of the TV instead of raising the children how they supposed to be raised, or raised up on morals on how we was supposed to be raised according to the Bible. They're allowing social media to raise them. So now everything that they're learning is from social media. That's from other parents or other oppressors. This is how they're learning. So they're not learning because we're sitting at home teaching them, okay, this is how you spell. This is how you multiply. This is how you add, subtract. This is how you read. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. We're not doing it anymore. We're allowing social media to raise our children. What's that little I know one of them is Dora, right? That raises our children. They learn a lot of stuff off of Dora. What's some more stuff that they learn from, like little kids TV shows and stuff like that teach them? Coco Melon is something else that they learn from. What else? What's that damn show they be dancing off of? Go ahead. I'm gonna take it back. All right. I know I was raised off of Sesame Street. Shark, what is called? Baby Shark. What is it? Baby Shark. Yeah. Hey, the water, the borrow water. Yeah, what's some more? You know what I mean, that we were raised up off of? I know one was Sesame Street for us. All right. Barney, that's another one. Barney was another one that we learned. Yeah, but the whole point is we're allowing social media to raise our kids. I mean, just to piggyback off of what Cloud was saying, man. You know what I mean? And we need to be in these kids' life and raising them up ourselves, teaching them, all right, the morals and laws and statutes and commandments of the Bible. But again, right, we have black leaders that failed us. They failed the black community. They failed us because they want to be a part of, you know what I mean, our oppressor. They want to be included with them. So they help to indoctrinate us with this false philosophy of the Bible. All right. So that's why you also have a lot of our peoples in the Christian church. All right. Because we learn it from people that we feel like we love, and they are so much of an inspiration. They're leading us wrong. All right. Hold on, let me get this clip. Anybody else got some they want to chime in on before I go to this clip? All right, no sound Christ. All right, let me go ahead and play this clip real quick. It's about like it's 8 minutes long. It should be too out though. Damn, what a value. All right, hold on, give me a second. My bad.
Oldest and until recently largest housing subsidy program in the country. The federal government helped local governments carry out their housing segregation policies or did little to stop them. In 1933, faced with a housing shortage, the federal government began a program explicitly designed to increase and segregate America's housing. The Public Works Administration, created by President Franklin Roosevelt under the new...
Anybody heard of this? Paul, you ever heard of this before?
Yes.
Anybody? You ever heard of this?
Salakia. I've read on the New Deal extensively, so I know all about it. This is what started separating and breaking up the families in Black America.
So, who was the founder of this?
It was a president. I think it was FDR. Franklin D. Roosevelt was the one that started it through Congress. But it was other people behind him that they don't talk about.
See, and this the crazy part, right? Because Charlie Kirk, he don't do full research. He only played with like the outside of the truth or some of the sources, right? He don't go and get some reliable sources, all right? This is another cause of the separation in the Black homes, all right?
New Deal to address the country's housing and infrastructure needs, constructed Techwood Homes in Atlanta, Georgia in 1935 as the first federal public housing project. The project evicted hundreds of black families to build a 604-unit, whites-only neighborhood. While public housing production...
Right, that's crazy too, right? The projects was really for, it says that the projects were really for white people, right? But they moved the black people back in, but they had separate projects, all right? Their projects would be like what you would call Carlton Arm. You know what I mean? Carlton Arm, that's full of whites, all right? And our projects is pretty much like a hotel room. Our stuff was like low income. All right, but this is crazy right here.
Increased in the post-war period, segregated public housing construction persisted throughout the 60s and 70s and cemented deeply segregated public housing across the country. The housing programs begun under the New Deal were tantamount to a state-sponsored system of segregation. The government's efforts were primarily designed to provide housing to white, middle-class, and lower-middle-class families. African Americans and other people of color were left out of the new suburban communities and pushed instead into urban housing projects. The Federal Housing Administration, which was established in 1934, further
don't look nothing like their projects. Nothing like it.
The segregation efforts by refusing to insure mortgages in and near African American neighborhoods, a policy known as redlining. At the same time, the FHA was subsidizing builders who were mass producing entire subdivisions for whites, with the requirement that none of the homes be sold to African Americans. These decades-old housing policies have had a lasting effect on American society. Segregation of our metropolitan areas today leads to stagnant inequality because families are much less able to be upwardly mobile when they're living in segregated neighborhoods where opportunity is absent. Public housing began in this country for civilians during the New Deal, and it was an attempt to address a housing shortage. It wasn't a welfare program for poor people. During the Depression, no housing construction was going on. Many middle-class and working-class families were losing their homes during the Depression when they became unemployed. But it was the middle-class and working-class white families that the federal government was most interested in. So the federal government began a program of building public housing for whites only in cities across the country. The liberal instinct of some Roosevelt administration officials led them to build some projects for African Americans as well, but they were always separate projects. They were not integrated. The white projects had large numbers of vacancies. Black...
You know what I like about that? Separation. All right? Separation. So that's that, like our people don't understand. That's the best thing for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Separation. All right. And I know some of y'all noticed that, right? You have houses that's in the hood, and then you have neighborhoods. All right. You have hoods and you have neighborhoods. You have the neighborhoods that's with the white people. They leave their doors wide open, bicycles sitting out, toys, money, everything, and they don't have to worry about anything. When you have like the hood, you know what I mean? You can't even leave your damn doors open and nothing's sitting out. You can't even leave your doors unlocked for about 5 minutes. All right? Because we was in that time, which is we still in that time, where poverty is at its highest peak right now. All right. People thinking that, okay, Black people is rich and we're able to be more successful now. No, we're not. We're not. First of all, we're not able to be more successful because the YT man still gonna have us at the bottom. All right. Being successful, or at least at a good point, was Rosewood, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Harlem. You know what I mean? The different places, like what's another place? Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I mean? We was at our all-time high when we didn't need to to segregate, to integrate with the oppressor. We were segregated. We had our own everything. And when we thrive without them, they go into a depression because they need us. All right. But that's a whole different story. The whole point is that, you know what I mean, we're in this poverty. It's because we keep allowing the oppressor to be over us instead of separating from us. You ever heard of the term, you know what I mean? We making the poor poor and the richer richer. Anybody heard that? Right. So if we spending all our money with them, we're making our communities poor because we're spending all our money with them, which is we should be the people that have everything that we need, and they spend with us. Like the scripture says, if we follow the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord, they will borrow from us, but we will not borrow from them. I'm just paraphrasing. We will not have to borrow from them because we are rich, we're wealthy, we have everything that we need. So we won't need anything from them. But we keep trying to integrate with these damn devils that don't mean us no good.
It's a lot, yes, sir.
Go ahead.
And if I could touch on that real quick, like what you were saying earlier about the success. Like even when we successful in this, well, quote unquote successful in this so-called kingdom, it's always something that remind us, you know what I'm saying? We still we less to them, we less there. Like we still niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like even with the one brother that was that's a boxer, I think, Terrence Crawford. Like recently, he didn't got the key. He think he got the key to his city or something like that.
That's a real good point.
And they pulled, you know what I'm saying? They pulled the brother over, you know what I'm saying? They did, you know what I'm saying? They did him all kind of dirty. The brother was in fear for his life. That just go to show you, like, even trying to have success, like up under them, you know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to be with our own and, you know what I'm saying, only deal with our own people, trying to find success in their kingdom, you know what I'm saying? They're going to always remind you that this is their kingdom. Right. And you was never meant to have no parts of this thing called America that they got, you know.
Right. That's a heavy point of what I was just bringing out, because listen, regardless of how much money you have, how rich you are, you're still a nigga. You're still gonna be up under them. You ain't nobody in this country. It don't matter how much money you have. That situation right there just shows you how much you ain't nothing in this country, no matter how much money you have. What's the sister that went over there to another country, got caught with weed in her bag? I think who it was.
It's a lot of kids, sir. You talking about the basketball player, Brittany Griner?
Right. What she got? She got caught with something. What she got caught with?
Like I think it was something got to do with weed, but yeah, I think it was something got to do with weed.
Yeah, they're thinking because they got so much money that they're invincible. Oh, I'm up there with them. You know what I mean? We're equal now. They can't mess with me. Now we look down on other black folks and stuff like that. You're still a nigga. No matter how you look at it. They don't give a damn how wealthy or rich you are. You still a nigga. You still gonna be up under their knee. You're gonna still be at the bottom because this is how they treat us, like dirt.
It's a lot, kids, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, real heavy points that you're bringing out. And I wish like the people, our brothers and sisters that is so called doing well for themselves, like if they was to realize, we would be so much better off if they realize they niggas too, instead of trying to, try to get a piece of the white man pie and trying to be successful in his kingdom. It's, you know what I'm saying, when he in actuality don't give a damn about us. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if they realize too, like, you know what I'm saying, like we niggas too. And like you were saying, no matter how much money we got, we could never be equal in these, you know what I'm saying, under these oppressors and they land, you know what I'm saying? If they realize that, you know, and started, taking care of their own, taking care of the niggas of they people, their own people, you know what I'm saying, then our folks would be better off. And even the Bible say, like, in the scripture, like I'll be paraphrasing, but it say, you know what I'm saying, not to seek their peace.
Right. Go ahead.
I agree totally with what the brother's saying. It's the fact that the others don't get involved because they know they'll be stripped of their riches. Just like, Colin Kaepernick was out there by himself. He didn't really had nobody to support him, and that's why the others just don't get involved. They don't want to lose what they got built up here on earth. And that's the sad part about it.
Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I got a precept on that too.
Come.
I got a precept on that. Somebody grab me Leviticus 20 and verse 26. 20:26.
Salakia, sir.
Somebody grab me Ecclesiasticus chapter 20, verse 29. But I want to add Ecclesiasticus first, though.
Ecclesiasticus.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 20, verse 29. Somebody grab me Leviticus 20 and 26. And somebody else grab me 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 17. Babu Shah.
Salakia, that's the Ecclesiasticus 20 and 29.
Come.
All right, come, so I got that.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 20, verse 29.
All right, so I'm bringing this out because, like, what y'all are bringing out is so heavy. All right, and people don't realize, like, they get a little money, and they see other brothers like Clyde brought up Colin Kaepernick. All right, he did that with nobody supporting. Even what he said, Jay-Z came and said something to him too. Right, Clyde?
Con, they that's why they snatched him up and made him seem like, okay, we gonna bring him in on the partnership with the NFL, and everybody listens to Jay-Z already, so we can control the masses through him. But it was just strictly, hell, he made the song better himself. That album, that CD he made, 444, but you still, no matter what you got, you still a nigga.
Right.
Hey,
that's ironic that he made that song and he had something to say about Colin Kaepernick taking that knee. That's crazy. Even Kyrie Irving, even Kanye West. I mean, you cannot mention that you're black. All right.
And be proud.
You can't. You listen. You got to say that. Listen, I'm equal with them. All right. You cannot mention that you're black. All right.
Salakia, sir, let me say this if I may.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Look how they doing Shadura Sanders, because it was a father in the home that raised his sons right, taught them well, perfect business structure. Like he said, my boy's gonna be straight with or without football, and them white folks know that. They
Damn
know
right.
that. They got generational wealth going on right there, and that's what them YT people is scared of.
Yeah, absolutely. They did it, man. They did that young brother so wrong. They still doing it wrong. Man, that damn football team messing up so bad, and they still don't. But the thing is, if they put him in the game, that's them admitting that they need him.
Con.
They need him. That's admitting that they was wrong. Even with how they did Shiloh, I didn't like that, but that was kind of crazy because he played for Tampa, right? He did preseason with Tampa, but that right there, what the incident that happened, that was staged. I'm sorry, maybe somebody else might disagree, but I feel like that was staged just to get this man off his game. Which is he should have been more professional, but you cannot just expect for a brother just to let you just keep doing him like that. All right. That's right, Paul. That was by design. All this stuff is by design. And you got this damn white boy that's just trying to rough up Shiloh and thinking that he was just going to just back down. He slapped the hell out of his ass. You got damn right, I would slap your ass too. You pushing me around like that, trying to punk me. You already know who my dad is, but you just trying to punk me and just throw me around like I ain't nobody. You know, just like my daddy, and you don't like that. Cause my daddy did a number in the NFL, and now he got sons that's raised up doing the same thing. Shit, they don't. You absolutely right. They don't need the NFL. I'm still kind of ticked off on the way they did Shiloh. I'm still ticked off on how they doing Shador. That's crazy, man.
But like Salakia, like Finesse 2 times say, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. You know what I mean?
Damn right. Damn right. All right, go ahead, Triple Cabal. You got it.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 20, verse 29. Presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise.
Right, and this is what happens because our people feel like because they got a little bit of money that they gonna keep their mouth closed. You know what I mean? I ain't finna lose on my endorsements. I'm not finna lose out on my riches, on my houses, on my jets, on my planes. You know what I mean? What I got going on with my family. My family need to go to college. I'm trying to do this for my family. It's for my people. You know what I'm saying? These presents and gifts that you getting from these YT people. Listen, that is just how I always say that just hush money. That's basically what that is. Hey, shalom, for sure. That ain't that but just hush money. All right. The time you open your mouth and you speak against what's going on in this world today, you're gonna end up like Colin Kaepernick. You're gonna end up like Kyrie Irving. You're gonna end up like Shador. You're gonna end up like Kanye West. You're gonna end up like these brothers not being able to be successful because you open your mouth. The gift, presence and gift blind the eyes of the wise. You know what I mean? Because they got so much, they're not realizing what they're doing to their people. You're not realizing what you're doing to yourself. You don't realize how much God hates that. because you taking a bribe. You taking money. Keep going. Triple Kamal, you got it.
One second. Go, Con.
Mm-hmm.
And stop up his mouth that he cannot reprove.
Right. That means that's basically what I just said. It's hush money. Like, nigga, you better not say a damn thing. You better not open your mouth. I'm giving you all this damn money. You better not say nothing. You bet not. Try me if you want. Paul said it's not the kids. They just trying to humble their daddy. Their dads. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. Because nobody don't want their dad to look crazy, man. And they're trying to be professional, like the scripture says. You know what I mean? You have to be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. Feel what I'm saying? The things that you do in this world, you just have to be wise. But taking a bribe, it's not a wise thing to do. It's not wise. It's not wise to take money just to keep your mouth shut and watch these damn YT people destroy your people. That's not wise. That's real stupid, man. Let me get that Leviticus 20:26. Baba Shah. I guess Paul might be busy or something. He dropped out. So somebody pick up second
Salakia, sir. You say Leviticus what now?
20 and 26. And somebody give me 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 17. Baba Shah.
Salakia, I'm ready, sir.
All right, go ahead.
And ye shall, Leviticus chapter 20, verse 26, and ye shall be holy unto me, for I, the Lord, am holy, and have served.
Hold on, stop right down. Paul, whenever you're ready, jump back in. I don't see you on there. But yeah, we already know what holy means, right? Holy means to be set apart, separate. All right. This is how the Lord wanted us. But you tell Christians and these black men, these how Captain Cesario say these Sambos, they want to be equal with the oppressor. All right. You have to separate yourself. You have to be holy. Holy means to be separate. Holy does not mean good. You just do good for everybody. That's not what holy means. All right. Holy means to be separate or set apart. That means you are divided from something else. So the Lord is telling you to be holy like he is holy. He's telling you to be separate like he is separate. All right. Keep reading.
And have served you from other people.
And has severed you
from other people.
And has severed you from other people. Who could tell me what that means?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
To cut in half.
Right? To cut, to divide. You know what I mean? I know when you go to a doctor and you know what I mean, you might have something wrong with your limbs or something like that, your finger, your arm, your leg, something. They have to sever that. They have to cut it off. So the Lord cut us off from the other nations. All right. There are 18 nations, including us, right? So he cut us, that little piece, Israel, he cut that part off and separated us from the other nations. And he says, listen, you're going to be holy. You're going to be my special people. My bad, Salaki. You're going to be my special people. You should be holy like I am holy. Meaning what? I want you to be separate. So everything they do, that's what they do. But I'm going to give you rules, regulation. I'm going to give you laws, statutes, and commandments so I can make you different from everybody else. You're going to be my people. You're going to be something special to me, and I'm going to cherish you. And this is what I promised your forefathers that I was going to do for the generations. All right? I'm going to make you my peoples. Keep going.
That ye should be mine.
Right. Did you hear that? The Lord said you should be mine. When I separate you, that little piece, it's gonna be mine. This is me. Everything else, everything. Now listen, the Lord created everything, right? Even the other nations. But the Lord always have a favorite. He have a favorite everything. All right. He have a favorite river. He have a favorite bird. He have a favorite pit. He have a favorite land. And he also have a favorite people. All right. Out of everything that he created, he always take one of something, like a little piece of something, and making that special unto himself. He made that his. That's what we need to understand. We need to separate ourselves from these other damn peoples and stop trying to be like them. All right. Somebody gave me that 2 Corinthians.
Salak, yeah, I got it, sir.
Go ahead.
It's the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 6, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
Wherefore, come out from among them, and be ye separate.
Be what?
Be ye separate.
Be what?
Be ye separate.
Be ye separate. That's what we must do. Separate from these other nations. I know all our peoples, our people is the most loving people in the world. You know what I mean? We want to join in with everybody. We want to be with the YT man. We want to be with the Chinese man. We want to be with the Arab man. We want to be with the Africans. We want to be with everybody except for our own peoples, man. We need to separate from these other nations and do what?
And be ye separate.
Be separate from these other nations. All right, somebody grab me Proverbs 28:28. Somebody else grab me Psalms 55, verse 21. And Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, Baba Bashar. Yeah, I'm gonna fly through this.
Lock it, sir.
The meat of this here. Go ahead.
I got Psalms.
Salak, yes, sir. I got that Proverbs.
Let me get the Proverbs first.
Con. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 28.
Mm-hmm.
When the wicked rise, men hide themselves.
Right, and then we'll talk about who? We're talking about the YT man. All right. When the YT man rise, you know what I mean? What happens?
Men hide themselves.
Right? The men hide themselves. Because the thing is, right? And Charlie Kirk understand this, right? He know that the YT man is in his heaven right now. You know what I mean? He exalted himself like an eagle. I mean, high up in the sky. Like nobody can bring him down. Feel what I'm saying? They're in their heaven right now. They can do whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? They're ruling the earth. The wicked is ruling the earth right now at the moment. Just temporarily. All right? They're high. And what happens to us? We hide ourselves. All right? They done had us in slavery since the 1500s. All right? They rape, rob, and murder and pillage our people. All right? They ripped our people up out of the homes, up out of their homes. This is the reason why we don't have the black man inside of the black homes, because they ripped all our peoples, our men, up out of their homes. We went over that like a couple of classes ago about slavery, how they used to do the slaves, men, women, and children. They used to molest a grown man right in front of his children. That is diabolical. That is crazy. You molest a grown man in front of this. This is the YT man, the white man. He do this. He does this. Like, this is history. You can look it up. This is in the history. They did this to men. They did it to women. They did it to children as young as 8, 9, 10. They did this. This is in history. This is the reason why we need to separate from them. All right. That's the reason why the black man is not in a home. This is the reason why they destroyed the black family. They separated us because we wasn't allowed to live together as we did. You know what I mean? We have to be on separate plantations or separate times, or you know what I mean? Someone in the houses, someone on the outside. We was not allowed to be together. All right, especially if they had children. If they had children, the kids was ripped away from them and they were sold to another slave master. The women were sold to a whole different slave master, and the men were sold to another slave master. They separated the black family. That's the reason why we don't have the black man in the home, because that was going on since then all the way into now. Now it's embedded in us. They don't have to. Go ahead.
It's the Willie Lynch syndrome turned up times 10.
Say it again.
I say it's the Willie Lynch syndrome turned up times 10.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. That's what it is. That's that divide and conquer. That's the only way that you can overthrow a black home, if you divide and conquer them. Meaning what? You have to let this woman know that she is better than the man. You have to let that woman know that you don't need a man. You can be independent. You don't need that man. The same way that he go out and he make that type of money, you can go and do the same thing. Am I right or wrong? They telling our sisters that the same thing men can do, you can do the same thing. You don't need a man. So that's why a lot of our women now just, you don't even have to force them to do it. It's already embedded in them. That's why you have a lot of women on the social media platforms talking about they're independent. They don't need no man. They make 10 times as more money than the damn man, because they was programmed to be this way. They was programmed. Because how they did us back in the slavery days is still going on, but it's not forced on us. We was in chains at that time. Now the mental chains is still on us. They done broke off the physical. Now the mental chains is still on us. And we cannot break that until we separate from them and come back to our Lord, our power. Understand what I'm saying? We cannot beat these damn devils without the Lord. All right, let me read this real quick before we go to the next verse. The next scripture. All right. My bad. This is another real heavy thing too, what I'm just bringing out. It says the systematic practice of slavery where families were torn apart by sale to different owners, like I was just saying, or from or from debts, and later through economy factors and social policies that undermine Black families. The enslaved communities lacked a legal statutes, meant their marriages held no legal protection, making family separation a constant threat and a tool of control used by enslavers. Following emancipation, the struggle to reunite with family members, Salaki. Goddamn. Was a I don't know how to say that word. Challenge. I'm gonna keep past that. As shown by the work of the Freeman's Bureau and families use newspaper. Newspaper and word of mouth to find the loved ones. All right. It says enslaved people had no legal standing. Their marriages were not recognized or protected by law, making them property rather than individual with family rights. All right. Profit-driven separation. Enslaved people could be sold for reasons such as settling debts, dividing estate, or simply for profit, leading to forced separation from spouse and children. Now, you mean to tell me that Charlie Kirk have not read, his source? He could have went deep into the source, but he didn't want to. This is the reason why last week I said he's speaking on stuff that he really don't even know about. All right. Some things is just left to be unspoken of. All right. Until you go deep down into your resources, then yeah, you could speak on that. A lot of stuff he made some good points. All right. But listen, we were separated from that time, and we're still being separated to this day. Now it's like it's automatically. It's like they don't need to force it anymore. Now it's instilled in us to want to separate from the Black man. Now you come into Isupk, we trying to put the Black family together. They call us a hate group, but we love our people. All right. We trying to put our people back together. We want to put the Black man back in the Black house. That's what we teach. We don't teach separation from our own. All right. Go ahead with that next scripture.
Con. Psalms 55, verse 21, right?
Con.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Listen, Charlie Kirk thought just because he sounds so intelligent and that he's speaking with so much charisma and speaking knowledge that he just gonna just bypass what he just said. See, they words is smoother than butter. All right. They talk a good game, but you have to pay attention. I mean, the scriptures, the Bible will tell you exactly who they are. They are the devil. All right. The devil don't mean a red man with a long tail, with pitchforks, with horns on his head. Devil just means a deceiver. All right. And he deceived the whole earth. He even deceived his damn self. He believed that he has so much power and he doing what he do. He is a deceiver. That's what devil just means. He's a liar. And he's been a liar since the beginning. Charlie Kirk is a liar. He don't know what the hell he's talking about. That was it on that?
No, sir, no.
Go ahead.
But war was in his heart. His
That's
words.
Right. Keep going, Salaki.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Right. And that's what he wants. All right. In order to come up against the children of Israel, you have to be able to divide us. You have to be able to get us to stop obeying the Lord's laws, his commandments, his statutes. You have to get us to forget about all of that there. All right. In order to come up against us, because when we're obeying the Lord's laws, you can't do nothing with us. Because the Lord said, when you obey, I'm just paraphrasing. When you listen to my commandments and you follow what I tell you to do, you know what I mean? When you go out to battle, you don't have to worry about anything. Like, I will fight for you because you're doing what I told you to do. You're being obedient. I will fight for you. You don't have to lift up a finger. But that's the way the YT man is able to come up against us and conquer us, because he got us believing what he's saying is true. His words were smoother than butter. Somebody grab me Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. That's why it says his words were smoother than butter. All right. He think he's slick. He's a slick talker. I mean, that's what that means. He's a slick talker. He's a city slicker. You have to watch what he say, because how he is delivering it and how intelligent he sounds. It sounds like he is telling you the truth, but all along he is lying to you. He is tricking you into thinking that what he's saying is absolutely the truth. You have to pay attention to that. All right. Somebody got that? Let me get that Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. And somebody grab me Deuteronomy 28, verse 56.
So I got Ecclesiastes.
All right, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 12, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Mm-hmm.
Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of a man.
This is the duty of men. This is what the Lord wants you to do. Fear him and keep his commandments. All right. This is how you're able to defeat your enemies. This is how you're able to defeat your oppressors, by keeping the commandments and fearing him. This is the duty of men. This is your job, to keep the commandments. This is how you're going to protect your family, your household. Sis, this is how you're going to be able to keep a man in the house, by fearing God and keeping his commandments. But if you don't, there are consequences. All right? There are consequences if you don't obey. All right? And you want to listen to everybody else and yourself, hey, if you got it, you got it. Don't call on me if you don't call on me when you in the jam. Feel what I'm saying? Somebody grab me that Deuteronomy 28:56, Bible Shah.
Salakia, I got it, sir.
And let me get Deuteronomy 28:53. As that was going to be the last two. So this what will happen. This will happen to us when we don't obey the Lord. All right. Because when we don't obey and we want to integrate with our enemies and be a part of them, this is what happens. All right. They're the cause of the black man not being in the household. Go ahead.
Salaki, you want me to read one and then read the other since they're right there? Or?
Yeah. Go ahead. Unless you got it, Clyde.
I got Salakia. I'm on it.
All right. So both of y'all can read. Paul, you want to read? You quiet. What's going on?
I'm here. I'm listening and learning. I'll read.
Most High Christ. All right, Paul. Let me get Psalms 10, verse 4. We'll get that one first. No, my bad. Daniel 7:25. Shalaki. Daniel 7:25. Those will be the last three.
Daniel chapter 7:25.
Come.
I'm pulling up now.
Shalom. Yabashi Yahushabrakatah. What's going on, Fred?
Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Brakathum. You Tuab, sir?
Most High Christ.
Shalom, Yabashan, Shabrakatah.
Shalom, Israel.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. Ready?
Go ahead. You got it. If you read, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Come.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws.
That was
And
it on that.
they shall be given unto it.
You going in and out, Salaki.
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead. Start back from the top.
Salakia. And he shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
Right. He shall speak great words against the Most High. All right. What's some great words that the YT man speak against the Most High? What's some of the great words that he speak against the Most High?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
That God loves everybody, so they can do the abominable things that they do.
Absolutely.
Salakia.
So, what's some more things that he speak against the Most High? Some great words. How about the laws are done away with?
Okay.
Go ahead. Who? Somebody else want to try that?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Like in the word where it say he covered the face of the judges, like he painted, everybody that was great in the Bible, he said they look like him. Well, that was false.
What's their favorite thing to say? Their favorite word to speak against the Most High. What's their favorite thing to bring out? It's one scripture. It's famous. The famous scripture in the Bible.
Salakia, is it the for God so loved the world?
There you go. There you go. That's their favorite scripture. Their favorite words. You know what I mean? That they speak against the Most High. That is against the Most High to tell everybody on the planet that Jesus died for them. You know what I mean? Which is Christ only died for the blacks, the Hispanics, and Native American Indians. He didn't die for everybody else. So those words was against the Most High. The Most High knew who he sent Christ to go and save. Christ was sent only but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He was sent to save everybody. He never was sent for everybody. But that's what they would teach. For sure, that's correct. John 3:16. All right, keep going, Paul.
And shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
Shall wear out the saint. Ain't he wearing our ass out right now? Listen,
Okay.
he wearing us out. He's wearing out the patience of the saints. Man, we going through hell right now. If you ever want to experience hell, be a black man, be a Hispanic man, be a Native American Indian man. If you want to experience hell, hell is on earth. Hell is what we're going through right now, being who we are. Hell is us being the children of Israel and our enemies being the damn YT man. Keep going.
And think to change times and laws.
Right.
And they shall be, go ahead.
Go ahead, Salaki.
And they shall be given into his hand until the time and times and the dividing of time.
Right. And he changing everything. He's changing everything that you could think of right now. Not even just times. He's changing different laws. You know what I mean? A man can sleep with another man. You can eat crab, lobster, shrimp, and pork. You can celebrate different holidays. You know what I mean? At the time of the Maccabees, we was forced to give up everything that we practice, our culture and everything. We could celebrate none of our holy days on like what we did on Monday and last Sunday and all the other high holy days. We wasn't allowed to do that. We wasn't allowed to serve our God. We wasn't allowed to eat the things that we supposed to eat. We were forced to eat anything that they give us. The same way they do us right now. They forced us. They forced us to go against the Most High. Feel what I'm saying? They changed the time, the laws, the course of life. They changed everything. Hell, people don't even know when is the real New Year's. People don't know when does the New Year start and where does it end. Because he has changed so much in this world. He changed it. Our people don't know. They said New Year's is in damn January, that's dead middle in the damn winter. When New Year's is when everything starts springing up, everything becomes new. The beginning of everything, which is in where? April. So that's what the YT man does. Somebody grab me that Deuteronomy real quick. 56.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
56.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't 28 and 3.
28 and 56. Let me get that one first. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get the 28 and 53 first. Salaki.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 53. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thy own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which the Lord thy God hath given thee in the siege and in the straitness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee.
Keep going.
54.
Mm-hmm.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother and towards the wife of his bosom and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. 55. So that he will not give.
Start right there.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Trooper Kamal.
56.
I'm gonna just tie both of them in.
Deuteronomy 28 and 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter.
57.
And toward her young one that cometh from between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear. For she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege and straitness wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates.
Right. So this is explaining about the husband and the wife, the man and the woman. All right. Because of what we have been through in America, I mean, we don't grew to hate each other. All right. Due to the fact of slavery. I mean, because remember, everything that we learned since we've been over here in America, we learned from our oppressor. All right. They have been dividing us. They've been putting us against each other. Same with Clyde brought out about the Willie Lynch. I mean, that was only a plan to divide and conquer us. All right, to teach us that one is better than the other. All right, we wasn't allowed to become one. So now, you know what I mean? Our eyes will be, as men, our eyes will be evil towards our brother. We will not look at our brother as, you know what I mean, someone that's a part of me. We look at him like he is the opposite. But when you look at the YT man, that's your brother. You look at him like a brother. But you don't look at your own flesh like your brother, the one that looks just like you, the one that went through the same thing that you went through. You don't look at him like a brother. All right? That's the reason why you are so quick to pull your pistol on the damn brother and unalive him. But you won't do that to the YT man. The YT man, listen, they die for their people. But us, we don't die for our people. We unalive our people. We'll rather unalive our people than to point out the problem, the real true problem. And that's where the black on black crime comes in at. All right? Because we don't look at our brothers the same. We don't look at our children the same. I mean, we leave like a lot of our brothers, not all of them, but a lot of our brothers, when they have kids, you know what I mean, they are so programmed also that when they have kids, automatically they just don't want to be there. Instead of sticking with that woman that you laid down with, you have to be with that sister. Because we all know in the truth, when you lay down with a sister, that's your wife for life. You can't just leave her. You have a duty. Your duty is to protect that sister, raise that sister, teach that sister, love that sister, be there for her, take care of her and your child. But the system raised us up to hate each other. That's why we're so quick to leave our children and not, you know what I mean, take care of our responsibilities. That's our responsibilities to take care of them. We laid down with them. I mean, we laid down with the sisters, so that's ours. We can't just up and just leave that sister because, you know what I mean, she may have cussed you out or she don't like the way you're doing certain things. You know what I mean? That's your wife. You lay down with her, you have to stay with her for life until otherwise. So now you go to hate your own children. Feel what I'm saying? Like, what's the basketball player? He played for the Timberwolves. He done laid down with the damn girl, and now he don't even want to take care of the child. He done paid the damn child support. He done paid it all the way up ahead of time. What's his name? Anthony something. Anthony. Damn, what's his damn name? Y'all know his name, right?
Yeah, I don't know the brother name. Salak.
Damn. Anyways, but yeah, he done paid the child support up. Now he don't want to take care of the damn child. You don't lay with the sister, and now you don't want to be with her or take care of that damn child. That's on you. You did that, brother. And now you don't want to. You gonna say something, Paul? I guess not. Yeah. But yeah, man, like we have to learn that, you know what I mean? if we're gonna lay down with a sister, we have to take care of that sister, man, and the children. But Anthony Edwards, there you go. Con, there we go. And we have to realize, like, that's our responsibility. We can't be evil towards our children, so we just lead them and don't own up to our responsibility. We did that, right? And damn sure can't be evil towards our brother. Now let's go to the sisters. Feel what I'm saying? Read that again. Verse 56.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56.
Mm-hmm.
The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness.
Right? Start right there. Now, understand this here, right? We were royal. Feel what I'm saying? We met a sister that has children by another man, sir. Well, I'm going to tell you like this. If you met a sister, Salaki, if you met a sister that already has children, your job, since like what's hers is yours. You know what I mean? Because she belongs to you. So that's your household. So if she has children, you have to protect your household and everything that's in that household. All right. You have to protect that. Now, can you stop a brother from seeing his children? No. Let that man see his children. Feel what I'm saying? Let that man, let that child go with her father. Feel what I'm saying? But your job is to protect that house. That's your job. And anything that's in it. That's your job. Now, for like any more questions on that, if you want to go deeper into that, you know what I mean? I don't know exactly where you're located, or if you have a camp leader, but you can request counsel for that. Feel what I'm saying? If you want like a deeper understanding on that, though. But if you're going to be in the class more, I can get a more deeper understanding for you. All right. So I would ask a brother that's above me. But for what I know, like my situation, I have a rib and she has a child. My job is to protect this household. You know what I mean? I have to protect, teach, love, take care. That's my job. I have to do that. All right. Oh, go ahead. Triple Kamal.
Khan. Her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
Right. Now, this sister, now understand this, right? We were royalty. All right. And this sister, this brother was a prince. And this sister is a princess. You know what I mean? This sister is too delicate and tender to set her foot on the ground. This is how royal our sisters was. This is how royal our brothers was. Feel what I'm saying? They was delicate. They was tender. You will never catch them, you know what I mean, touching the damn ground. Because that's how delicate they was. That's how precious they was. You know what I mean? The same way you do your daughters. You know what I mean? You won't put your damn daughter on the ground barefooted in some damn dirt or the nasty ground. You're going to always pick her up. You're going to put some shoes on her. You know what I mean? Just in case she do get down. But you're going to make sure she don't touch that ground. And that's how our sisters was. They was delicate. It was precious. But now she's doing what? What it says? She'll be evil against who?
Evil toward the husband of her bosom.
Right. Now she's evil toward her husband. Because think about it. Since slavery, like it's been crazy because the man always got pulled up out of the household. The same way the way that the YT man did the men back in the slavery days, how they molest the men in front of his children, his wives, and other slaves, they made that man feel so weak. And his family looked at him like he is so weak. Like, can't you not fight? He didn't have no strength. No strength. So now she will be evil. Like, if you fast forward to this day, it's still the same way. They look at our men as weak. All right. Another thing, too, because women raise men without the fathers being in the household. So now women raise effeminate young men. So now you have men that was raised up by their mothers that was not raised up by men. Now you have soft, effeminate men, especially when they in these damn Christian churches. They even more effeminate when they go in these damn Christian churches. You know what I mean? They dress them up, slick their hair down with them Vaseline and just pour all the emotions on this young man. Instead of the father being in the house to take care of that man, that young man, and raise him up, he's being left with his mother. Keep going.
Gone. And toward her son and toward her daughter.
And toward her son and her daughter. Because you know, like at this time, I don't know, maybe probably some of y'all have been through this here where you had a mother that was like, oh, your dad ain't shit. Your dad ain't nothing. Your dad ain't gonna never be nothing. And you're gonna be just like your daddy. She's being evil toward her son. Feel what I'm saying? And the daughter. By how she do her daughter, she raised her daughter up to be independent. Like not to need her father or a man. So now the young woman is being raised up to be just like the mother. And they raise their children up to do the same thing. So it's like an ongoing cycle of destruction. And the man is just being torn down because he is so emotional and so effeminate because he needed his father in the household. He need both parents, mother and father.
So like
go ahead.
So basically, the way how they have it set up is rather than coming in the house and demasculating the man back like they did in the slavery days, they know that the man is not there and he's going to pick up all his feminine energy, and then the daughters carry the same cycle as the mother, feeling they don't need us because they hear it being preached, in the house. So it's just a modern way of a legalized slavery of what they still doing to us.
Basically. So that's why I just said, like, you know what I mean? The chains are off, but the mental chains is still on. So everything that was being taught in the slavery days, it's an ongoing thing. We have never broke away from that. So everything that was taught then is still being taught now. Feel what I'm saying? So it's an ongoing process. When you raise your children up, your children are going to raise their children up the same way, and it just keep going, just keep going all the way until now, it still have not stopped. Like, I'm 44 years old, right? And I'm pretty sure you're older than me. I already know. But since I was young, I've been hearing the same exact thing. A woman don't need no man. I can do bad by myself. A woman can do everything a man can do. And it's like this sexist battle that just constantly keep going. Since I was before my teens, right? I've been hearing the same thing, and I'm still hearing the same thing now. So when you experience that right there, you know we're psychologically destroyed, all right, by our oppressor. That's why the scripture says, you know what I mean, our peoples are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. We have to understand our common enemy is the white man. That's what that is.
Indeed.
Keep going. Triple Kamal.
Gone. And toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet.
Yeah, what that means, that baby that she done got pregnant. She done got pregnant. So what she doing now? As soon as the baby come out, even before the baby get out, oh, I'm finna put this nigga on child support. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put this nigga on child support. Have anybody seen the video where the sister was mad at the man, so she was beating the little girl? Anybody seen that? I'm pretty sure y'all seen it. That went viral. She was mad at the boyfriend or whatever, or the baby daddy, because he was on social media with another girl, and she was beating the hell out of her damn daughter. Nobody see that?
La.
Nah, man, listen, you got to pull it up. That is crazy. That's crazy work. And that's exactly what Deuteronomy 28:56 is explaining. The same exact thing. The same thing that's going on right now. These are curses that we're going through because we want to be a part of our oppressor. This is what's going on now. The same exact thing. And it's going on like a lot of time, even with the abortion. What it's called, Planned Parenthood, if I'm not mistaken, or I'm saying it wrong. With all these abortions that's going on right now, she's been evil, even with the one that's coming from between her feet. She is having an abortion because she's mad at the damn man because he left her or don't want to be with her. Now she's going to have an abortion. The baby is fully developed. Who's lucky? Now they ripping the damn baby up out of her. That's sick. That's exactly what this is explaining. Keep reading.
Come. And toward her children, which she shall bear.
The ones that she already have. The one that she's pregnant with, and the ones that she already have. That was it on that.
Salakia, a little bit more.
Go ahead.
Come. For she shall eat them for want of all things, secretly, in the siege and straitness wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates.
That's explaining. That's explaining these damn oppressors and what they do to our sisters. How they get our sisters to, you know what I mean, be evil toward their children, their husbands, their boyfriends, baby daddy, whatever you want to call them. She eat them. You know what I mean? Telling their kids, your dad ain't shit. He ain't gonna never be nothing. You look just like him. I can't stand you. I hate you. Beating on a young man. Man, listen, I grew up and I seen kids or little boys and little girls that was around my age getting the hell beat out of them. Like they was like there was a grown man or a grown woman beating up on this damn child. I'm talking about whooping the hell out of them. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. So when I grew up real rough, seeing like stuff like that. That kind of like messed me up a little bit. Not being local or anything like that, but it kind of messed me up because I look at life like differently now. You know what I mean? And psychologically, that make you do your child the same way after seeing you being raised up like that or you being beat like that. You're gonna do your child the same exact way. I'm talking about whooping your child, and I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe y'all grew up like this here, but you know what I mean? Y'all done got whooped with a stitcher cord with switches, belts, shoes, everything, combs, brushes. This is the type of life that, you know what I mean, young men without fathers grew up in. Like that type of environment, man. And it destroys us mentally because you grew up like wishing that you did have a father in the household. Like, damn, I needed my father. I need my father. We actually need both. All right. Now, so go ahead. You breaking up.
So, like I said, especially the little girls, they definitely need their fathers.
Right. And listen, that's heavy. That's another thing. Because little girls, they go out and they do different things. They are in search for men hold on, how was it explained? They are in search for men that they never had. Right? So a lot of our young little girls, they find little boys that is emotional. Like I forgot exactly how it was explained, but our young women, they try to find men. They try to find men that they never had, like their fathers and shit like that.
Salakia, sir, if I may,
Go ahead.
you're absolutely
You breaking up.
father.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me? I
Come.
say they're looking for.
You breaking up again. Say it again, because we can't hear you.
Can you?
No,
You hear me now?
It's still going in and out. Go ahead, try it again.
I say a lot of the young ladies that don't have fathers in the home don't know how to be loved the right way, and then when they link up with these young dudes who don't have a father bringing them up the right way, that just it creates an all bad situation on both parties, you know, and it's all because of the.
Right. Yeah, he went out again. You must be on your phone or something. Clyde.
Can you hear me?
Con,
Can you hear me now?
Con.
Yes, I'm on my phone.
Okay. I can hear you now. Maybe talk a little bit lower. Cause I think every time you I know you got that strong manly voice and it just go out every time you speak.
Can you hear me now?
Con.
How about now?
Con.
I say, unfortunately, they without having a father in the home to show them the correct way to be loved, they get out here and get with these young cats and just get totally mistreated, wind up being pregnant, and the young men just running from the responsibility. But it all comes right back to the system manipulating us as a black family.
Right. That's absolutely right. Because like we were just breaking out at the beginning, you know what I mean? The women raise up little boys, you know what I mean, because they like their mothers couldn't really stay with the boyfriend because she's mad at him, because she's not happy or whatever. So she's the first one to leave. Then you have the men that could have been in the little boy's life, but you know what I mean, he left the sister because for whatever reason. So it's like it's a systematic thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like how we was all brought up from the beginning. We're still being trained to be the same way. All right. Sisters, little young sisters are looking for love that they wish they could have had from their fathers. So when they go and look for it, they don't know what to look for because they never seen it before. So when they get with these little young cats, like you said, it be them the same ones that's traumatized also. They're also traumatized. So it's like a recipe for disaster. Said, could it be trauma bond? Yes, it's trauma. It's trauma. Not trauma just from their past, but this is trauma that has been rooting from slavery. This is what it all comes from. You know what I'm saying? Being subjected up under the white man. All right. Says she can't recognize a real man because she never had one as a father. So it diminished her ability to choose a good. And that, damn, right on point. I just said that too. Absolutely right, Pasha. Because she don't know what a real man looks like. She never seen one because she don't have a father. And little young men don't know how to keep a woman because his mother didn't know how to keep a damn husband. So it's like, listen, it's just a whole big disaster, man. The whole point is we need to separate from these damn oppressors. All right, because that's why I say the reason why we having all this going on because of the oppressor. All right. So with that, I say shalom, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Barakathum, to all the brothers, Yahweh Shema Alathan, Bashem Yahushua, to all the sisters. Hey, Baba Gashab, make sure y'all go and y'all share these classes, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Even the people that's viewing this class, I know y'all watching the class, so click the like button. Even if you don't share it, just click the like button. But if you support this truth, Share the class, man. This is Isupk, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. Isupk Tampa, and we out. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, Israel.